Gentlemen, you need to take special care and attention when making formula bottles. Today's training film will instruct you on how to make a bottle for your trooper. Guidelines vary about whether to use cold water or cooled boiled water to make formula milk. Either is fine as long as you ensure the milk is at body temperature when you give it to your baby trooper. For the purposes of today's film, we will use cooled boiled water.
Okay, so the recommendations now are that you boil the water in the kettle. You make sure you use tap water, you don't use bottled water, and then you need to use that water to make your bottle within half an hour, within 30 minutes of it being boiled. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so we have a lot of different formulas there, and different formulas have different instructions. Okay, so you need to be really, really mindful that you read them and you make sure that you're doing what the manufacturer is saying that you need to do. Okay, and on this one here, you need to make sure you've got a little leveler there, which is really, really handy. Okay, because you need to make sure that your scoops, when you fill them, are level. All right, you don't want them heaped and you don't want them pushed down either. Okay, so make sure that you don't push it down. It just needs to be scooped out, given a slight tap, and then you level it off using your leveler. Okay, so when you've done that, you can flip that back on and put that out of the way. All right, so now you're ready to put on your teat. Now be very careful with this, all right? Make sure you don't just go in and grab the teat at the top, because they're sterile, okay? And you want to keep them so you need to grab them just by the side, by the corner there. All right, and then you place it on, and then you get your ring, retaining ring, and screw it down like that. All right, now then, before you give it a shake, you need to put the lid on. All right, and there you go. Okay, now you can start swirling it around. Make sure that when you look at the bottom that there isn't any formula that's still stuck to the bottom. Okay, now then, you need to check to make sure the temperature is correct. Okay, now the way we do that is by taking the lid off and then over the sink, a little bit on your wrist. Okay, and you'll be able to tell what the temperature is. Okay, and there we go. That's the correct temperature. And we've got a waiting baby ready to go.
Commando Dad golden rules. Do. Use sterilised bottles and add the exact amount of water. Measure out the formula using the scoop provided. With each scoop, gently tap the side of the scoop with a clean knife to make sure that there are no air pockets. Do not pack the powder down. Level off the scoop with the back of the knife. Assemble the bottle, including the cover, and shake well until all the powder has dissolved. If using cold water, warm the bottle gently to body temperature in a pan or bowl of hot water. If using cooled boiled water, cool the bottle to body temperature in a pan of cold water. Don't make too many bottles at once. Ideally, make bottles as you need them. Make too much formula. Milk left after a feed needs to be thrown away as bacteria will grow in it. Use reboiled water as the salt is increased with each boiling. This concludes the training film. You now need to master and hone these skills through practical experience. Good luck. Fallout Commando Dad.